Alright, hello chat. Welcome to vlog day 2. I forgot the notebook of what we're doing today at the tree from yesterday, so we have to get there. Today starts in a parking garage downtown because it's where it starts, and it's raining a lot, so that's great, and I need to find internet so I can figure out how to get to the tree. Yay. Right, so chat, I was thinking, because we are currently in a not very safe area of town, we could do like a voiceover street smarts thing of travel montage. I don't know. I'll meander around here, see if I can find a bus. I think there's a really pretty park somewhere around here. Maybe? I'll figure it out as we go. Onwards! Right, street smarts with voiceover north. The most important thing to do, in my opinion, is let people know where you're going, so if something does happen to you, you know where you last were. Like, keep a plan, you know where you're going, you know the area decently well. Another important thing to do is just don't approach people who look sketchy. It's completely fine to just cross the road and go on the other side if someone is giving you a bad vibe, because people give bad vibes sometimes. Another important thing is to just know that not all areas are safe, unfortunately, and sometimes it's just best to avoid parts of town because it's not safe to go there, so just don't if you can avoid it. Another thing, which I did not do, I did ignore most of these actually, is don't go into sketchy corners. It's not safe. Sketchy corners are not good. They'll lead to sketchy people in sketchy corners, and that's just not fun. Sketchy people aren't fun. Avoid the sketchy areas is basically what this voiceover boils down to. Right, chat, update. We have arrived at the park. It is still very much raining, and I got lost on the way here. I mean, lost is like a bit of an overstatement. I knew where I was, and I knew where the park was. I just didn't know, how to get between them, which led to some mildly sketchy muddy paths, and I fell. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. There's a nice viewpoint up ahead. I'll probably film that. Good news, chat. I'm at the viewpoint, and it's very pretty. Bad news. I have absolutely no idea where to go from this. I'll have to, find a train or something, and then find a way home from there, I guess? Or not home, to the tree. The tree's nowhere near my house. I'll figure it out. The LRT has to have a station somewhere, but I'll show you the view, and you can see just how flooded the river is. Very flooded river. I'm not sure if you can oh yeah, you can see it. It is raining like cats and dogs out here. And there's a boat down there for some reason. I didn't know we had ferries. Anyway, onward to find a train station and probably more safety things with North. Right, chat. On a positive note, I have found the LRT tracks. On a less positive note, I have no idea where the nearest station is. And on an even less positive note, I seem to have somehow gotten into an even sketchier neighborhood. One of the disadvantages of having lots of forest is it's very easy to get lost and end up in places you don't want to be, like where I am right now. It's great. It's also started raining way harder, so I hope an LRT station isn't that far away. Yay. Right, update part 2. Fairly sure I've managed to stumble across the new part of the LRT, which is really new, and I have no idea how it works, where it goes and stuff, so that'll be fun. Did find a little gazebo thing that I can chill under and dry off for a bit, but yay. This is going great, chat. Update numero 3. Could not find the train station. So now I am walking to where I know there is one that's probably like 20 minutes away. This is great. The park was not worth it. It's a nice park, but it's raining, so couldn't really enjoy it. Anyway, probably do another check-in when I'm at the train station. I was right, chat. It was, in fact, the new line, which apparently isn't even running yet, even though they're like sending trains up and down it. I guess they're testing it or something. It's been in construction for like 4 years at this point. Don't know how much longer it'll take, but whatever. Voiceover note here to describe what's going on again. I found a library and decided to go in it, even though I do not yet have a library card, because why not? The challenge is going into a library, not checking something out, so went into the library. It was very nice, it was very quiet, and that is why I am not talking in the clip, but went to a library, yay. Right, chat, we are finally at the train station. Now, we just need to do stuff. Right, chat, we are finally at the train station. Now I just need to get on a train and probably take a bus. Probably. I also visited another library because I'm not sure if you can get double points, but I might as well try, and it was right there. Still don't have my own library card, and I forgot to bring my mom's, but I visited it. So maybe that counts, maybe not, who knows. Right, chat, we have made it off the train, and I've decided I cannot be bothered waiting for a bus, so instead we are just gonna walk to the tree and then walk back. It'll take like 40 minutes probably, not that bad considering how long I was lost for, which was like an hour and a half. Anyway, walking thing to the book or whatever, walking montage, and then I'll be able to figure out what we're actually meant to be doing today and properly start the vlog. Yay. Unfortunately, chat, it appears the notebook is not where I thought it was, so I'll have to go through the list again or see if I have like any pictures of what we were planning on doing for today. But it'll be fine, it'll be great. Gonna walk to somewhere dry and then do everything and do the actual things. Yay, even more walking. Okay, chat, I'm now somewhere warm and dry, which is great, and I managed to find a picture of the list, so I now know what today is. Today is do a journal page, draw fan art for a band, like do a cover of a song, draw stars on shoes, cook a meal important to your family or whatever, and embroider and crochet. Some of those I'll be able to do here, some of those I need to wait till I get home, but I'll get started with that and film it too, yay. Right, chat, we are gonna start off doing the journal, which is meant to be themed after like your cabin, but I don't really have turtle things, so I just grabbed vaguely green and ocean-esque stickers, and I'm not sure what you're meant to do for like a journal, so I'm just gonna do doodles and stickers, because why not? And I have my journal here. Yay. Stickers have been added to the journal. It kind of looks more like a scrapbook, but I mean, journal's like a scrapbook with your emotions and stuff written down or something, right? Anyway, I have markers that I am going to add to this, and I'll probably write stuff down, and then it'll count as a journal, I think. Yay, let's do that now. Marker has been added, and now I'm gonna like do little doodles and stuff to make it more green and turtley, because somehow it's ended up more pink. Not sure how that happened. And then I'll like write little anecdotes to actually make it like a journal. It'll be great. There we go. It is looking much more turtle ocean-esque. Now I'll just write little things that happened today, probably in green, to add even more green. And then it'll count as a journal, scrapbook thing. Is scrapbooks one of the things? Because then it might count as that. Who knows? I'll have to check. And boom, that is the journal done. All turtle themed, and I wrote little snippets and stuff. Yeah, I did it. Woo. Now I just have all the other art things to do. Woo! Right, the next thing on the to-do list is draw fan art for a band, and as you may or may not have been able to see in the journal, I've recently gotten into the band Ghost, so I'll be drawing fan art of them. And I'll probably like update like, oh, here's the sketch, here's the inked in thing, here's the final project, final thing, and then I'll put it up on screen. Yay. Onward. Alright, and we have the preliminary sketch done. Now I just need to actually like cover it in black marker, ink it, and then color it in. That'll be fun. I'll check in when it's colored in. Yay. And that is the sketch done. I will now color it in and show you when it's like fully finished. And we are done with the coloring in, and I did shading as well because I forgot to mention I was going to do that. But yeah, shading. I'll pop up like a picture version of it on screen now. Very swag. I'm quite proud of it for just a little doodle. Yay. Radio chat. So for my traditional meal thing that I'm going to be cooking, I'm going to just do pasta because I'm Italian, so it counts, traditional meal, and I'll show you how to do it. It'll be great. Right, chat. So what you need for the pasta, or at least the one I'm making, is here. Here's the recipe if you want to read it. I don't know, pause and read it. Anyway, first thing you need to do, open the cans. So, the next thing you need to do is start the water so it boils while you're doing everything else. Time efficient, you know? I don't know. I'm just following the recipe. Water started. And then when you have your water started, finely chop half an onion, and try not to cry your eyes out because onions suck like that. Radio. Once your onion is cut, and also you grab a speaker so you can listen to music because this is boring, you put it in a pan and then brown it at medium heat. Right, once your onion is appropriately browned, add the garlic and meat or meat substitute. I'm using meat substitute because vegetarian, but yeah, add that to the onion and then brown them together. When you're done with the garlic and mushrooms and they're browned to your satisfaction, add the tomato paste, sauce, and chopped fresh oregano in and let that simmer for about like 20 minutes. Boom, it's simmering. Yay. Very swag. I should probably stir it slightly, but you know, just let it simmer at a low heat. Meanwhile, while that simmers, you can get started on the pasta, because your water should be boiling at this point. So just pasta. It says how long it needs to cook on the box. Add it to the water. Wait a bit. There's not much to it. Chop basil and add it to the sauce when it's done. Right, the next thing to do on our to-do list is draw stars on shoes. So I will go grab the shoes and the marker to draw stars on it. Now, I do not actually own shoes that I'm allowed to draw on without my parents getting mad at me, but I do own slippers I can draw on without my parents getting mad at me. So I'll draw stars on those. One down, only 10 more to go. Right, you can't see it wonderfully, but I did draw a bunch of different stars and some planets and stuff as well on this side. Now I just need to do the other side and the other shoe. Swip. And that is the other side done. I'm kind of sad it doesn't show up as well on camera as in person, but I quite like it. They're very pretty. Now I just need to do the other shoe. Yay. And that is side 1 of shoe 2 done. Now I just need to do the other side and we'll be done with the shoes. Yay. And that is side 2 of shoe 2 done. So we're done with the shoes. On to crocheting and embroidery. Woo! Right, little disclaimer, chat. I actually don't know how to embroider. I know how to sew, I can cross stitch, don't know how to embroider, but we'll figure it out. I mean, can't be that much harder, you know? It'll be fine. Update, chat. It wasn't actually as hard as I thought it would be. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was still kind of tricky, but we're making progress. I decided to make 2 little flowers. Oh, here, I'll show you. Boom, progress on the little flowers. We have the stem and like grass. They look kind of wonky, but I'm proud of them. Next, we're gonna do like the actual flower bit. Yeah. And the little flowers are done. I'm actually quite proud of them. At some point, if I have more time, I'll add more along the edge, but I don't have time right now, so we're not gonna do that. Anyway, now on to crocheting. Yay. Right, now when it comes to crochet, the only thing I actually know how to crochet is a scarf. So I have yarn here, lots of yarn, but I do not have time to make like a full-blown scarf, so I'll just start doing one and then work on it like from time to time, but I will have done crochet, it just won't be done yet, because do not have time to do that. Yay! Anyway, yeah. Right, so I was thinking while I crochet and just don't really do much, we could do the story of the day, snippet of North's life, you know, all that stuff. So, I can naturally do something like very similar to the heavy metal growling, which people always find cool because apparently people train for years. Anyway, as a baby, I would babble like that because I don't know, just how I naturally babbled. Anyway, I started doing this once when I was like 6 months old. It was middle of the night. My mom was trying to get me to sleep. I would not fall asleep, or at least as she tells the story. And I just turned over, looked her straight in the eye, and went, "Mama." And then she ran out of the room and debated calling a priest. Yep, because she thought I was possessed. To this day, we still joke about me being like the demon child, because, you know, it's funny, or at least our family finds it funny. So yeah, that was fun, and we've been to like vocal specialists when I was a baby, because I would only go like, goo goo gaga ba ba ba. And they're just like, yeah, they just naturally do that. This child is weird like that. Anyway, it's great. My parents were very confused about why I did that, and people were always like, oh, they're gonna lose that as they grow older. Nah, didn't lose it. Can still do it. My mom keeps trying to tell me I should do like heavy metal, go into the music industry, and I'm just like, nah, mother, I'm good actually. I don't really want to like sing. And like, it doesn't even hurt my throat to do it or anything. It just tingles. It's very odd. But cool little party trick. And funky little story to, you know, talk about in situations exactly like this, honestly. I made the knot too tight. So, yep. Mom thought I was possessed when I was a kid. Radio chat. We have a square that I crocheted. It's very swag. I'll keep working on it throughout the day to like make it longer and into an actual scarf, but I don't have time to do that right now. So if it does get longer, I'll like do work on it more. It does get longer, I'll put a picture up on screen. If not, I crocheted something. Yay. What else do I have to do today? Do I have to do anything else? I don't know. Right, I do have something else to do. I need to do the cover of a song, but it never specified on what instrument. And my siblings stole my guitar. Don't know where they put it. So we're gonna do a cover on a recorder, because that's the only other instrument I know how to play. North, what are you doing in the middle of the woods with a recorder, I hear you say. Well, the last thing to do on my to-do list was play a cover of a song, and since my siblings stole my guitar and I don't know where they put it, we're doing it on recorder, because that's the only other instrument I know. So the song we're doing is called My Paddle, or Land of the Silver Birch. It's been called multiple things. Sometimes it's different songs, sometimes it's one song. I'll just play it as if it's multiple, like of the two songs added together, I'm not sure. No one really knows where it came from. It's just a song that like all Canadians learn in school. It's meant for canoeing, I think. Anyway, yep, we'll do that. I might sing over top of it, like do a voiceover. I might not. Who knows? Well, you know if you're watching this, but anyway. If you heard any mistakes through that, no you didn't, because I've already recorded this like 4 times and I always make little mistakes, so it's good enough. We're good. Yay. And that's today done.